Sessions. This is episode 72 and we keep on mixing some track in that little mini series that I'm doing from episode 70 to 79. We're mixing some track and arranging some track. That means I'm gonna take a template, in this case a techno track that we made in episode 37. I will turn it into a full track. After I'm done even with this episode, I will put even more work. I'm gonna make it into really a track that I would release myself, and I put it on the site, of course, as a template for you guys along 5,000 other DAW templates that we have. We really have the largest collection of DAW templates in the web, or on the web, or in the world, whatever. And yeah, we have a lot of people uploading regularly different styles, so it's not like some people have a site and they sell templates. For us, is a community marketplace where everybody can upload. So if you produce music, upload some music onto the site. So let's get started. Let's have a listen to this track. I remember it well because there was a weird thing in this one that's like a vocal part that's from the Alchemy synth, and I think I'm gonna hear it right away. Oh, maybe I should put it in the headphones here. So this part here, oh no, it's not that, this one. So this is actually a patch in Alchemy, which is very cool. You should check it out if you use Alchemy. I'm gonna give it to you. A strange voice cloud, and there's different like kind of clouds and stuff, and this is just a psychedelic vocal that just go in the background, and this literally made this track. So I'm gonna go a bit further so you can get an idea of the beat itself. So that's it. That's it, guys. I mean, to me, this is a good techno track because there's very little. I will probably add a little bit of groove and stuff, but essentially, that's just a techno track. There's not much to it. It's just the bass and a few other elements. Let's hear what we have in the breakdown. I think, yeah, techno synth, and then. Alright guys, so I think I started this track with an intro. Let's see. But that's a bit I would say rich for so I'm gonna try to create something of an intro, at least until 17, something with, you see the kick is high passed, and I think, I think I will remove the key progression. This is fairly simple really, but let's just make it into a simple note. And you know what we have to do to make this interesting is obviously put some drum fills, put some effect, put some sounds, you know, so this is a playable track, because now, well, I can let that run for 30 seconds, but it's definitely not going to be interesting. So you have to think about your audience and work on something for them. So this, I think the bass is a bit loud to start with in the mix. Ooh, this is creepy. Oh, okay, this is just to the max. Let's take it easy here. So we can hear many things in there that are not really things because they're not really there. So let's kick it off with this, and just about the right thing. And I would like a key, like something. like I said, this is to make things interesting. I mean, you have some listeners, you have some people in the club, you know, you need to bring them something that's going to be intricate, that's going to make them excited about the track when it starts. You know, let's say you start like from just nothing and you just put on a track like that, you know, you need to bring something in. And obviously there's some automation on the kick filter here. It's cool. Is there a delay? Warm, short, double? No. Ooh. I like this. And then some percussions, a little bit. Make people, bring them into the vibe. It could work straight up from the start. Not sure about the clap sound. It's a bit floppy. Well, that's a bit better. I mean, there's already a difference. We're really already going somewhere with this, you know. As earlier, it's a bit. I would like some big, you know, some big drums in there, you know. There's quite a bit of toms. This tom channel here seemed to be free, so hopefully we will find a fat tom to put on there. Some low. Could be using the intro a bit further here once we're really getting into the groove. So like I said, I'm trying to build a moment before the track really starts, you know. It's depends what you want to do with techno track, and start set up with a drum, but I want this track to be an event. It has to be something that people would be like, wow man, that was sick, you know, not just, oh, this is cool. And for that, you have to have a good mix. You have to have some good stuff going on. You know, not just the basic, you know, that anybody can do. This basic kind of thing. If you have some sample pack or some talent, but arranging a track properly is not given to everybody. I wanted a crash here. Note that. That is perfect. Not so loud. So I would play, I think I have some good blocks here, and I'm gonna bring them in a way. I want them, but we gonna have to make them, you know, they have to come in cool. They cannot just come just off the bat, so we gonna I guess filter them from the top. I think would be nice, would make something a bit different. And I pass them, make sure the slope of the EQ is really steep. Look at what they're looking like. And then, so with this we're creating a filter effect. It's gonna have a greater impact because we're able to play with it quickly, and you know, this is good. This is the I'm not gonna use this, but you know, just to give you guys an example. So it's there. Start for them. You can use this here, select it, replicate it here. Play a bit more in the second sequence in the middle. This nice fat bass too could use some automations. That's what they do a lot on my track, guys. If you don't use automations, if you just put track me, automations are key to a good mix, like I said in previous episodes. So I'm continuing on that. I put it on touch. I'm going to go into alchemy. I'm going to open the filter of this badass bass that's on top. Listen to that. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. See? That's what you do with something like that. Like I said, I want this track, I want people to be excited. If I really wanted to push it, I'm not sure if I have a bus with a reverb, probably, because I usually do that. Oh, there's a delay designer here. That's what I'm looking for. Do I have a reverb here? I don't even have a reverb in this track yet. Okay. Well, I'll use the delay designer. Maybe it's gonna be of use. Not really what I was looking for, but it's good. It's good with that. Let's not overdo it. It's open like that. So we're gonna keep it in monotone, those 4 bars here, and keep on playing with the elements and bring this track forward. So this first segment is good. I mean, I'm gonna go back to it, but now we're just gonna do segment. This pad, not yet. Well, it would be good to enter the I'm gonna keep on playing with those percussions, you know, so they're not static. They always going into the filter or not work well here. So just building up the tension really to get into the main part of the track. I'm gonna extend that a little bit because we're definitely gonna go for a track like that about 6 minutes, I would say. So now I'm wondering if I'm gonna. This is good for the mixing with this length here. That here though, no, I'm gonna cut this here. Just check maybe. No, too early. But I still want something. So, because I like this little sound there, so I would like to sequence it with something else, like an answer to this radio synth sound. There was a few different sounds in there. Maybe if we just match it. Good. Let's make a roundness sequence, so I don't want to take too much time put too much time onto that. The blocks are there. I think there's automations here on the kick again. Yeah, okay. I don't think it's necessary here, so we're gonna keep it open. I did some claps here that I think could be good in this mix here. Same thing for those little drums. Oh yeah. Now we have a track. My personal challenge when I do track like that is to keep it into the techno. So I have to hold it, not to try to put a bunch of things in there. So this is what I am doing now. I'm keeping it clean, groovy, uncomplicated. So this is good here, good here, good here. So we have a good intro. I'm gonna move on to see this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna take it yet, or I'm gonna bring it to the track. Because here we have all these elements. This is good. Bring it. I think. This snare, I think, is just smacking. It's not bad. I think it's this one. No, not this one. Okay, now I'm confused a little bit. No. This is a bit loud, to say the least. Okay, so this is really cool with that bass here. Filter is completely closed. Definitely should open it here. Make a transition. Bring I think I will keep that for a couple bars here. Bring the bass in. Put big accent to be like, oh, not too much, but just to say that it's there and this is what's happening. I have a tendency to do that, drop it at the bar, and then, bring it back slowly, maybe a bit louder, maybe the same. Straight push, pull movements. I think I could definitely hear some spooky pad coming in here. I think it would work well. Not sure about the 3 keys though. We'll put just one. I would even make it longer to have just like a single. So we definitely have to do some, let's call it micro arrangement, just to cut it to make it more interesting, because the track is there, it's playing. People that store are gonna groove, but oh, did I do it at the wrong bar? I did. Oh well. I wonder why it sounded a bit odd. So when you do this, you have to do it on the bar every 4 bars, not just in the middle of nowhere, because it's making things a bit tough for the DJs again. I didn't talk about the DJ so much on this episode. Techno tracks are sometimes very DJ friendly, sometimes not at all. They get played because they're really cool, not so much because they're DJ friendly usually. I wanted to add maybe this clap here. I get a good clap. Maybe another one. Chaka chaka. I think we can bring back, whoa, what happened there? It's auto zoom something. Can then bring the voice here after this. Or maybe yeah, with the same, in the background. Definitely gonna have to work a bit more on the arrangement of this, but we're building the track first. Like my process at least is I would build the track, I would do all the segments, you know, to make like a bit of a rougher cut, and after that I will pass, then pass and pass again, and listen and pass again. I mean, this is a process that usually, for me to complete the last two episodes that you can see, episode 70 and 71, which is a trance track and a prog track, I put in maybe 5-6 hours of really intense mixing time into it, you know, because you cannot hear things the first time, and if you want to refine all the elements, you need time, you know, you need to listen, you need to really hear it, you need to feel it, you need to understand the track, and that doesn't come like right away, you know. It's if you want to go deep, you go deep. So okay, now those blocks are annoying me there, so they're cool, but here I'm gonna cut them. This is good, I think, because it's a bit too open. You can hear some distortion. So let's make it into not necessarily a drop, but like a first intro for those little. And not, obviously not bring all of that back right away. So I'm going to try to make it all of this here to try to get people excited, because the drum is there, everything is there. I'm gonna cut most of the percussion. Let's see what we have. Those blocks again, maybe a little bit later, so we're gonna bring them in with the EQ. That I'm gonna do a little, we'll see the filter on the kick wasn't very well set here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do filter on the kick. I think it's actually, oh no, it's only on the kick. And let's cut it. So we have maximum impact. When it restart here, and of course I think we should add those onto the mix here, because they're really nice little drums. Nah, gonna keep them for here then. Same thing for added claps that we had earlier. I'm gonna keep them for maybe here. Yep. So that's little. So we're building part by part. Now we're gonna go into the main part. For me, it is the main part. This is where all the elements are there, the groove is there. Let's try to bring it up just for fun. No. It should stay quietly in the back, I would say. Oh, it seems there's some percussions missing. Do this here. Okay, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replicate this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. To be at we're a bit over 4 minutes now. I think it's a bit short for a techno track, but there's some techno track that are about this. So, and for the purpose of this, I think I'm probably gonna do another bit for the outro. So we're at 5 minutes or 4:40. I'm gonna have to add another one for the sake of it. If the track is too short, it's not good. They need to be an outro. They need to be an element. You know, we need to push it a little bit to get some length into it. I cannot even hear that anymore. Which actually this I will keep for later. With enough going on in there. Play a little bit with the blocks. I mean, they're pretty good. They're not taking too much room with all those elements. Oh, it was good with those little hits there. Very nice. So that should last a good 4 bars. Then I'm gonna work. There seem to be some kick automations everywhere. Oh, shoes. Yes, there is actually some kick automations everywhere. So here I would like to bring some more of these that we created. I think it's gonna bring a bit more to the groove into. I can hear it there. This is funny. Oh yeah. Boom. Then, like I said, it's still the rough cut, but you know, we're gonna make the structure first. And of course, I'm gonna finish that and make it. So what I do when I finish it, I do a lot of compression, engineering, mixing, bussing to make everything chunky. Or chunkier, that is. So now we're gonna start going down into what will be the main drop, which I really don't know. How is it gonna be? I'm gonna go with the flow and try to drop something. Sorry. I like that. This is spooky. Let's look at this synth and what we have here. I think I would play with the kicks while we're in here. I'm definitely gonna make that into some 8 bars long, hopefully madness. Let's see where we're at. 36 minutes. Hope you guys still watching. Let's see what we have in store here. Not those blocks, no. Big, no. Ooh, I like those little percussions there in the back. Like. Let's listen to it from here. Lots of energy in there. So much energy that Logic can't take it. In the mix. Oh, and there's a volume automation there. No gracias. Let's see what we leave and what we cut in here. Snare, not a big fan of, maybe a bit later. Bring some intensity. Kick should start. So we're gonna bring it another. So once we get our kick in full, the snare will go in. Not sure about those blocks again. Synth, no. I like those little blocks, just the top there. So I think I'm gonna use the bass to accentuate this to the max here. Accentuate it to the max here. Then after we're coming back to the main part, a bit of simple. I think there's something cool we can do with Drum Machine Designer. If I look at the controls here, I can do a rewind. So if I do that at the end, just before the punch, I think that could be cool. So let's automate it. Let's do touch. So I was almost there. Well, I guess it recorded some automation, so this is perfect. How is it? So just for the last 2 bars here. Whoa. Seem to be an issue with the. Let's hear it. Maybe a bit more. Worked, kind of. Not need to be refined a little bit better. Let's hear it here. So we're coming back here at 129. Everything on. Then bring on the synths. This here. Bring myself a mix out. I'm gonna need another 8 bars for the mix out. So now we definitely have what we need to make a full track. I'm gonna do a bit more work on it and then I will do some work offline. So I guess you guys get a good idea how the track is laid now, how to create like a moment with the intro that's already done. I think it's a very important part of the track, the intro. I think the mix is pretty strong on its own. Not sure about the kick though. Let's hear the kick here. This is a bit loud here. And I think the bass could use a second compressor. So the idea is I have the first compressor side chaining, so it's responsive to the kick, and the second bass will be there. I'm gonna take an upto just to tighten. I just want to tighten it. Ratio 4:1, not too much. 3 dB and a half of compression. Release could be slow because it's not like a punchy kind of thing. It's just containing it. I think it's important. I'm And I think here it was too open. Same thing for those blocks that I've been talking about for this old track. They're good, but I would like to compress them with a side chain, of course. Gonna take the kick, side chain, drop the auto here again about 4-1. This I will go a little bit heavy, which is, you know, about 10 dB. Quick release, quick attack, because you know they're there. They're really present in the mix. So if I want to compress them, I want to compress them. Now I can drop the volume a little bit and it will still have a good presence, I think. Maybe a bit less here. Like I said, there's a whole lot of arrangement left to do, micro arrangement, managing the parts, intro, outro, you know, it's where I think the magic happen in music is if you're able to just forge that emotion and forge that and just keep it. It's not, oh, there's a pitch to those blocks. Oh, that could be cool too, guys. We start at C. Just happened that I've seen this here because I turned on this thing, so let's see if we try on some automation. I think I can easily pick up this. Oh, this is a weird automation, as in there's no points. Okay. This is a bit bad here. C is good. Let's say that we want to. I think we're having some issues with the Logic's automation here. Oh, it came. It did. Let's see if we can automate it to. I'm tempted to crank it up to the sky and then bring it back down to the normal. Just see. I'm doing some. Of course, all of this would be included in a template available on WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Am I? The most important thing is we're having fun. Whoa, that was a bit of a drop here. So talking about an intro with some substantial things is, you know, this could also be added to the intro to make it even more exciting. I think we have enough already, so I'm gonna go on to the mixing again a bit more. The thing with a bass like that too is you don't want it to be too full, too strong. What's the? Not sure about this envelopper on the kick. I like this kick. I would remove a bit of this click, and I would like more subs. Yeah. Change my mind, don't want that there. this. Nice. Could be better in the mix. Would like to see some side chain on there too. Make it really a part of the track. It sounded a little bit like it's there, but eh. A bit better. Same thing for this pad. I think I know what I need into this track. So there's no reverb that is there to kind of blend the element together, to give a sense of a dimension to the track. Like putting a reverb is like you put your track into a room, and if you want, you can channel your sound into the room to kind of fill the room. So this room will be filled with the reverb of all the element. I can add some of the drums, I can add some of the synth, and if you use it as a sound effect, you are able to accumulate these, and it create like some kind of an envelope around the track that just create this sense of dimension. That's what a reverb is for. Usually you use it in the sand. You could also use it as an insert, but if you use a sand and you program it properly, cut the lows, it always give a dimension. So I will do that. So I'm just gonna take this bass here, and I'm gonna start with this bass. So where is it sending? So it's sent to a delay, which is good. Let's take bus 20. Add. I'm gonna use a chroma verb. It's not too not so complex. And good question what I'm gonna put on there. This doesn't really synth hall. Sure, I can try that. If I give him a lot, it's not bad. So we have that. There's this voice cloud, which I could send. I think I've just seen this delay. Maybe it would be fun. That's also something we can use to create more like effect in the transition. Augment the delay, automate it. Let's keep on going. That definitely needs some. Oh, I like it. The vocals are now a bit more spaced out around. That's also great. Let's see, what is this? This one I want more. Let's hear it. This also needs this is already a big difference to me, at least to my ears, because there's more dimensions around. I know around the sounds, and they're more a part of each other. So again, those blocks are coming back again, and we're gonna send them to first the reverb to see. Oh, that sounded good. Let's hear it. And maybe the snare a little bit onto this delay, maybe. It's a bit strong to the left side there, but it's cool. definitely a nice dimension there. So right now that we have a full track, that it's arranged, that's got some sound effects, that's got just about everything, that's gonna be it for today's show, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you're still watching at this time, you just earn yourself half price off on our site wemakedancemusic.com. Use my name is Mikas, by the way, hello. And yeah, use my name MIKAS. When you check out, you buy anything, some sounds, some templates. You might want me to remix one of your tracks, do some work on your tracks. We've got great services, we've got over 5,000 templates, and I invite all the producers to join us. And of course, as usual, may the sounds be with you guys. Don't want to cut it yet, so